if you don't need a nervous wee before you perform, then you're not really feeling it, you're not really there mentally. I'm Tommi Bryson. I'm a Sheffield born, bred and based performer and writer. I was cast in a project called the Sheffield Mysteries, which was inspired by, are you familiar with the mystery plays? They're sort of like biblical tales, essentially. And it was a modern reimagining of those stories. So, Sounds Queer started back in late 2018 after I'd done a couple of small performances for the Cellar Theatre. The producing team behind the Cellar approached me and asked if I would be interested in producing and creating and hosting queer LGBT plus events. I'd recently moved out of home and I'd found a really cheap place to buy mozzarella sticks, and it was a bit of a nice crutch at the time. So I wrote a little I Want song about finding a good price on mozzarella sticks. I think writing is a really interesting process in that way, because I think everyone has one good story and then a bunch of ones. And it's about finding that one good story and then finding if you can pair that with other people's good stories to make something really work. A lot of what I do is driven by a desire to work with more people and platform more people. I really like working with new theatre makers and people who are like brand new to theatre. I think it's a really great way to shake up a space, is to have someone completely new there. I'm a big believer in observerships. I believed and continue to believe that singing is a really wonderful shared experience when you're singing alone or you're singing as a group or you're encouraging other people to sing with you. Performing feels like having a wee. I'm of a strong opinion that a nervous wee is one of the most powerful things you can do. If you don't need a nervous wee before you perform, then you're not really feeling it, you're not really there mentally. A career highlight for me so far has been being led in prayer with Richard Hawley in front of me and sort of Chris Bush next to me, and just someone's pint in the mix and just spending a moment of quietness and calmness. I believe that anyone facing a career in the arts is also facing barriers and hardship by, that they are the same thing. There are so many complicated negativities tied into the career path in entertainment, in the arts. There is 10 times more rejection than in any other industry, and you need to really quickly learn how to deal with that in a really healthy way. I think for some people the right thing to do is be bold. I think it's knock on theatre's doors, I think it's scour for emails, I think it's get as involved as you can. I will have just been in a show for Middle Child in Hull. So that's really exciting. To get back out there and be in another city for a project is one of those things I've been looking forward to post-lockdown, and it's here, it's happening.